Right. Right, what was it? You may notice the cleanliness and beauty of my fucking walls at the moment. Because I painted them, but that means the bed isn't against the wall, so I no longer have a wall. There's only a wall. There's no wall. But I've got everything on my to-do list done today because I didn't write a to-do list. But I think the things that would have gone on now actually didn't get done. Because I just looked there and seen something that would have gone on there that didn't get done. But the point is, I've painted like 2.5-ish, and a bit more walls, and I've done all the filling over there. And it looks lovely and clean and wonderful and everything. So I don't know if that was wrong with me yesterday. I don't. And like I keep saying, this shit will come along, mate. This shit will come along, and it's not the end of the world when it does. But it's also not make go awayable like everyone else thinks it is. It is for them. It's like, would you tell a blind person to just stare at it more? Or would you tell a dyslexic person to just read harder? You know? That's so, there are just so many people claiming to have mental health issues. And they kind of have. Because they're the same issues. It's like I keep saying, it's how, not easy, how capable you are of thinking your way out of it. And you've got a fucking brain like mine, mate. You're not very capable of thinking your way out of it. And, that's just all there is to it. That's why I'm sitting here making fucking videos. That's why I have to see a psychiatrist every 3 months. That's why I've got a fucking key worker that I'm going to be with for the next 2 years to see how I'm doing. That's how fucking bad it's got. So, that's, I'm not saying I'm the only one. I'm saying there's so many fucking others who are exactly where I'm at and know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. And I'm pig fucking sick of the same fucking shit of people just telling them to think themselves better. And I don't decry any of that stuff. It's just people need to fucking realise it doesn't work on every fucking person. That is all. That is all. Just like when someone needs glasses, sometimes they can hold the piece of paper further away and see. Other people need glasses. Do you know what I mean? Other people need glasses. And you can't just tell people who need glasses to just squint a bit, look harder, just go on, just read harder, stare at it. It won't work. It sounds ridiculous to say stare at it. Well, I'm sorry, but it sounds ridiculous to tell someone with a UPD to calm down. It sounds ridiculous to tell someone with an anxiety disorder to not worry. But you will fucking do it. And telling someone with depression to cheer up. But mind you, depression's another one, because people think they've got depression when they've got fucking just low mood. Yeah. It's a fucking shit pit of misunderstanding. Of people thinking they can fucking relate to each other. But, I did the thing. It was starting to take ages again. The morning was the morning was like yesterday. So in actual fact, what I did, all on my own, was just fucking focus on it. I thought, right, no, don't train, don't do anything, just focus on this. And it's the sort of fucking hassly fucking jobs that really fucking annoy me. But I got it done, and I got 2 loads of laundry done. I was at the point where I was late, and then the light went off in the laundrette, and I'm fucking folding my shit up, and it's like, I thought I'd done everything, and I get to that point, I'm like, right. And then fucking go to the machine, and there's still like about 5 or 6 things. I'm like, lose my shit, stuff the fucking bag, it fucking won't fit. I'm starting to get all like that about it. Then I go across the fucking road, and just because there's too many fucking cars, I'm going, fuck off. And I'm like literally fucking raging. And that's just what my life is like, mate. That's what my fucking life is like, okay? That's got fuck all to do with what I was thinking beforehand. It's just suddenly like, I'm done now with this fucking laundry. I want to fucking do something else. And I'm just so fucking angry. It should be done by now. It's taking fucking ages. I'm fucking hot in here. Why the fuck is it taking me this long? For fuck's sake, because there's still fucking more. And that's just fucking coming out of me, mate. I'm just folding some fucking laundry. That's why I can't do a lot of shit. That's why I can't do a lot of shit, because I end up vandalising whatever it is. I can't fucking help that. Yes, you can. Ugh, I'm fucking sick of hearing people saying yes, you can. Stop telling blind people to fucking read harder, look harder. Stop telling deaf people, you know, are you deaf? I find if I put my hand like this to my ear, does that help? Oh, well, I was only trying to help. Oh, there's no need to get like that with me. Literally, fucking carbon copy, mate. Carbon fucking copy. That's how ridiculous a lot of you sound when you say shit like that to people like me. It's a point where it becomes pathological. And when it is pathological, that was one of the points I was going to put in my videos about the schizotypal. When I talked about that I'm on the schizophrenic spectrum, the spectrum. We're all on the spectrum. Not my one, you're not. Not fucking my one, you're not. Butt kisser. That's all right. You can kiss my butt. No, but I did I thought, because I think I'm clever, that it meant that I was like more of a risk of developing schizophrenia. And whilst that's not totally untrue, I'm more of a risk than a normal person. But apparently the percentages of schizoid, and apparently schizotype was the one more likely. But it said with either of them, they're not hugely like, it's not definitely a precursor to it, such as ADHD can be to EUPD. That's why I was fucking expecting that to get slapped on me, and that was the one he did slap on me. Because I'd known all about it. There's a link between them, and you know, I'll say it again because you have to. That does not mean that if you have a EUPD, you have to have ADHD. That does not mean if you have ADHD, you will definitely get EUPD. That does not mean that you have to have ADHD first before you get EUPD. You can have it completely independently of ADHD, but there's a relationship. There is a relationship between those two. It's a commonality for ADHD to develop into EUPD. You become this pretty, gorgeous, stupid, fucking worthless, and slightly perverted. Only in a healthy way, not perverted. You're all perverted. You're not perverted. You'll think you're perverts. I think, I don't know, I might have to do one on sex. But it's supposed to be a mental health channel. Mental sex. Yay. No. What was I saying? EUPD. Schizotypal. Yeah, schizotypal. So what he said was, no, not necessarily. He said with all personality disorders, what they are is chronic, long-lasting, and stable. Stable. So they don't go anywhere, is what stable means. Chronic means you have it for life, if you have a chronic condition, pretty much. So, you know, the people who know what it is, the people who've identified it and learned how to treat it and all that shit, that's what they say. The whole world apparently knows fuckloads more than all of those doctors and can cure you in a sentence. And that, my dear darling friends, is what makes it fucking worse. That's what drives people like me up the walls. Why we scream at you and none of you listen. Or if you do listen, you go, really? Oh, okay. That's then the end of the conversation. It stops the conversation in its tracks, and you know that they have not changed. They've seen you as the exception. That's a bit weird. And that's why they switch it off, because their subconscious is determined to believe in their paradigm, because that's what subconsciouses do. If your paradigm is, you can just think your way out of any fucking problem. That's all you'll ever fucking hear. That's all you're narrow-minded. If that's what you believe. You're narrow-minded. You don't have the capacity for wider thought. Because it is really simple. You just need to say, what if that only worked for some people? And it would prove you still 100% right in what's happening for you. That's why it's narrow-minded. Stop thinking you know everything. You don't. What are you doing? I don't. I don't. But I know more than a lot of people about this fucking shit. I definitely do. I fucking definitely do. I fucking definitely do. Sorry, kids. Sorry. Anyway, ow. So, yeah. That's what the people tell you. This stuff is here to fucking stay, basically. It is part of who I am. It's that, keep being you, keep being you. This, yep. Schizotypal is fucking me. UPD is fucking me. ADHD is fucking me. I wish they were all fucking, I wish someone was fucking me, for fuck's sake. And, you know, there are lots of very unpleasant fucking phenomena that occur as a result of having it. And if I could just think positive, like I do a lot, if I could have done it, I don't think I've tried many fucking millions of times to do it the way that's guaranteed to work according to you. Yes, I have. So I fucking have. So have a lot of fucking people. Please fucking stop drilling the same shit into people. You're driving them to despair. You're driving them to utter frustration. All you need to do is just accept that they're fucking different to you. Let them be them. You tell me to keep being me, well then let me be me. Stop thinking that I can become like you if I just think this or think that. Because it's not going to happen. I'm an alien species. There is word that I actually can fly. These things fucking hover around my head. A very whirly rate of sloppity. Wouldn't that be cool? Or just if they fly like wings. Fly then. Oh, that would be great. No. That's the thing. Yesterday was a shit. Today was a better day. It wasn't brilliant, but I saw my friend at the suntan shop a few times today, and I popped to chat to her while my laundry was drying, and she went, "I can see you've been painting." I thought, fucking hell. I did not know that had happened. How did I not know that had happened? Well, I don't. But I was just thinking, like, with all the furniture in the room, with me, my temperament, the way I am, I've done all right. I've done all right. You can see it. Look at that wall. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's the other thing as well. We've got our house sorted. We've got our new house sorted, me and you. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. I don't think he knows yet. He was a bit unsettled again this morning. I don't think he knows. But when I was starting to do stuff and move the bed and around whatever he knew something was happening because he fucked off out and he was out a long time. But we've got that sorted as well. Just been sending some messages, and so we're gonna like finalise all of that tomorrow. I found out some nice details. So it's gonna be pastures new and whatever that brings. It's probably time I shut my ring. Because otherwise it might start to sing. Yeah, good night.